Hello, sixth graders, and welcome to your first Common Lit 360 lesson. These lessons will be at the end of most of your language arts units this school year. Common Lit is the curriculum that is used in the traditional schools in all other battleground middle schools. And what I'm doing here is bringing over some of what you might be used to if you're joining us later in the school year. It's also just a different way to access reading while getting questions along the way, more like a classroom setting might be. So, of course, come see me in the digital lab if you need assistance with this. But hopefully, you are watching this with your learning coach, and hopefully, you have not opened up any of the other links on the page. If you have, go ahead and close those out because I want you to pay very close attention to this video first. So, Common Lit 360, like I said, is a language arts curriculum that's used in the battleground schools. And the first thing that you are going to do is open up this PDF file. This tells you how to log in to the Common Lit 360 website when you go for the very first time. If this is your first time logging in, you're going to need to follow the instructions that are here. Your learning coach can help you, or come to the digital lab and I can help you with that as well because you are a new student on that website. The next thing that you will do is you will go to the login page. Once you log in, and you're going to log in with Google, get here right and see I am already logged in, but you are going to log in with Google and it's going to take you hopefully right to your assignment dashboard. If it doesn't, you can of course check with me, but this is a direct link to the actual lesson that you are doing today. So once you log in, it should take you to the lesson that you're doing today. And what you are doing today is a lesson where you're reading a story called Do People Really Change? One of the things I want to assure you is in Edgenuity, you are given an hour and a half to do this activity. That's the equivalent of about 2 school days. You probably will not need that long to do this activity. Even while you are watching this video and understanding what to do, you likely still have time to do this activity today because it's not a very long reading selection. So what you'll want to do first is open up this assignment sheet just so you can kind of get a look at what it is that you'll be asked to do. If you were in a traditional classroom, you would be discussing back and forth with a table group, maybe your shoulder partner, maybe to the whole class. And so this is a space for you to record your thoughts as you and your learning coach read this together. So I'm going to go ahead and go straight to the lesson. This is a student preview. You will see that you could change the font size. Some of you like really small font, but you're on a Chromebook, so I would encourage you to make the font bigger. Make it large, maybe make it extra large. The lesson overview just really quickly introduces the story. Your vocabulary words that you're responsible for are right here, so that's a good place that you can write them down. So click that next button. Notice that it went right into the lesson. So you are going to be reading through the story, and as you read through, you're going to answer questions along the way. You are not going to be able to see the entire reading selection on your own. It's going to ask you questions along the way, and as you get to those parts, you're going to answer the questions that you see on the right. Okay, so of course this is already assigned to you, and then once you finish part 2, you will go to the next part and you are going to answer questions on an assessment. This is going to be overall, how well did you understand the information that was in this reading selection. Again, this reading selection is pretty good. So I started with a short one just to get you used to the 360 Common Lit 360 curriculum. And if you and your learning coach have any trouble with this, come see me in the digital lab and I can help you. When you are finished, you are going to need to turn something in to Edgenuity in order to move on. So, as you've already learned, but this is a reminder, you'll go under the File menu and you're going to download this as a PDF document. That will go to your Downloads folder. You can move it to your Google Drive if you would like, but you can also just upload that to Edgenuity. Another thing that you can choose to do, but is not required, is you can actually push the Turn In button that you will see right here. Remember, when you open up a document in Google Classroom, you and I have access to it. Once you turn it in, you are no longer the owner of that document, so you can't make any changes. So in this case, you don't have to press the turn in button. I can see your live version of your document, and you can also make changes to it if you need to. So don't worry about pressing the turn in button, but you can if you'd like. All right, that is it. Enjoy the rest of your day.